Hello, Magic players of the internet. Welcome back. I am Derek, also known as Offbeat Hero, and once again joining me is Ryan. We are part of the Wizards of the North team, and so we're playing some Pioneer. We're playing two of maybe the top decks in the format. I know that Phoenix has been creeping up there, but people are still got to be prepped for.
These are the two boogeymen you got to check under your bed for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're, whenever you're building a new deck, you got to ask yourself, can it beat these two decks? And if the answer is no, throw it in the trash. Start over. Go play Pauper or something. Yep. But yeah, I think we both got our starting hands. Mulliganed. I have
you mulliganed. I did not.
6. Yeah, Ryan has a crisp
full
7.
grip because I need to worry about getting thought seized.
Yes, and we did roll to see who goes first, right?
Yes, you have the play.
Yes, I have the play. Perfect. So without much or without any more delay, I guess we'll get this show started.
Cool.
The way that any red-black deck starts a game of Magic. I mean, have you lived if you haven't gone turn 1 land, Thoughtseize? So let's see what Ryan is working with. So, I mean, that's a pretty good hand.
Yeah, I kept 7 for a reason.
Yeah, but I think it does get marginally worse if I get rid of this Oath of Nissa.
Yes, it gets significantly
worse.
I
will shoot this Oath of Nissa straight into your graveyard. Cool. I will lose 2 life, which is a fair price to pay to avoid what looked to be certain doom.
Yes, it was pretty close to being screwed.
Yes, but we still long hill to climb, and I have to still win the game.
Yes.
Or these.
Yeah, getting rid of 1 card a game does not win.
No, we are still a long ways away from the end of this game. But I will pass to you after my stellar turn 1 play.
Alrighty, I'll play a Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx, because I don't want that to get discarded somehow.
Somehow.
And, just somehow, and then I'll pass.
All right, I will untap and I will draw. I will play a Haunted Ridge tapped. This is one of the new slow lands from the Innistrad sets. And then I'll play a Cauldron Familiar, the old kitty cat, and I will drain you for 1 life.
Cool beans.
And I get 1 life too. Nice.
Cool beans. I will draw. I will play a forest as my land for turn. And then I'll pass.
Nice.
I've gone from turn 1 to maybe turn 4.
Turn 1 play to having some bad times over there.
That's okay.
I will draw for turn. I'll play a swamp. We can all admire Ryan's beautiful choice of basic land.
Japanese land.
The Japanese. Which, I mean, is also kind of funny because, I get that, the art is from, the Lord of the Rings map, but, the words on it are still also in English.
Yeah.
So, I'll concede that, but it would have been really cool if they were also in Japanese, But you can't have it all.
Some cool Tolkienized Japanese.
Yeah. I'll tap 3, and I'll play everyone's favorite Pioneer card, Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'll make a ye old 2/2 Goblin Shaman.
Sure will.
Look, we don't have this token because the token costs $8. I ain't paying $8 for a Goblin Shaman.
No way.
And then I will smash Ryan for a brutal 1 damage. And with that, I'll pass turn.
I will draw. I will play a forest as my land for turn. Then I will tap 2.
Yes.
Wolfwillow Haven on this forest.
Okay. He's rampant.
And then I'll pass. I feel like that's what mono green likes to do.
In not just this format, every format.
Every format.
It's a ramping color. It ramps. I guess I'll untap and I'll draw a card for turn. All right. I will start off by going to combat.
Cool.
I'll attack you for 3.
I will take 3.
And I'll get a 1 juicy treasure token.
And you gain a life, correct?
Nope.
Right. Only when you sack stuff.
Only when this thing enters the battlefield do I pop you for 1 and gain 1. But otherwise, it's just a 1/1.
Cool.
And then I will tap 2 mana post-combat.
Okay.
I will play a Deadly Dispute, sacrificing this treasure to draw 2 cards.
Cool beans.
Which, that treasure immediately replaces itself.
So good.
It really is. I'm actually surprised by how good Deadly Dispute is, but yeah, it's a really strong card. And I was supposed to do this thing, but I chose not to. That was on purpose, actually. The cards in my hand were so good that I decided I didn't want to get rid of them. Yeah.
That's the story we'll go with.
Yeah. I'll play a Hive of the Eye Tyrant tapped, and then I will pass turn.
Cool beans. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 1, 2. How do we want to do this?
What will you do?
1, 2, 3, 4. Play a Blossoming Tortoise.
Oh, it's a turtle.
So I will mill 3 cards.
New cards, yep.
Karn, Polkanos, Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped, so I'll return that forest to the battlefield.
Wow, that's certainly a magic card.
And activated abilities of lands I control cost 1 less to cast, which is relevant for Nykthos.
They sure do, yeah.
And then my devotion will go up to 3.
If you thought Nykthos was good already, just wait till you see with this turtle.
As soon as he came out, I was like, plus I love that he looks like the turtle from Majora's Mask. So. Then I will pass the turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm gonna use my treasure and 1 land, and I'm gonna terminate this turtle.
Oh,
Get it out of here! It scares me. Hopefully, it doesn't come to bite me later. And then I will untap, and I will talk turn. And then I'll flip my Fably the Mirror Breaker into the reflection of Tiki Jiki.
That's so good.
Hee hee hee. And sure, we'll go to combat, and I'll hit you for 3 again. I'll make a treasure. Whoop.
I will go down to 12.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We're getting there, team. I will Deadly Defeat, sacking this treasure.
Okay.
Will draw me 2 cards, and give me a new treasure.
Cool.
And sure, we'll follow that up with a Blood Tithe Harvester, which will give me a blood token. I'll use these red sleeves as blood. I have 1 blood token. And that will be a pass.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Tap that for 2 mana
Uh-huh.
to play a Wolf Willow Haven on that forest.
Uh-huh. Your devotion is 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yup.
Cavalier of Thorns.
That resolves.
So when he enters the battlefield, I'll reveal the top 5 cards of my library. I'll put a land card from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into my graveyard.
Yep.
So I'll put that forest onto the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Those will go to my graveyard.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
Yeah, I will untap. Cavalier is certainly a Magic the Gathering card.
Good magic card.
Certainly a good magic card. Yes. Then I will draw for turn. Can I see your graveyard? It's actually a matchup where the graveyard matters quite a bit.
Haven, I'll keep those lands. Mystic, Storm the Festival,
Yeah.
Blossoming Tortoise, Polkanos, Karn, Oath.
All right, so there's 1 Storm in the graveyard. The old flashback, super collected company.
Mm-hmm.
Supercharged.
I'll keep that on top.
We're in danger? Actually, I found the line. Never mind, we're fine. I will tap 2 for a Blood Tithe Harvester.
Yep.
Go up to 2 blood tokens. And then I will tap 1 to tap my Affliction to make a copy of the Blood Tide Harvester.
Yep.
Which will not be around for very long, so I'll get a 3rd blood token, and then I will sacrifice it to give this Cavalier -6/-6, which is twice the number of blood tokens I control.
So I will. Do I want to do this?
Of course, we're not out of the woods yet.
I'm going to exile this, and I'm going to put the tortoise back on top.
Okay. And then I suppose I'll go to combat.
Sure.
I will attack for 6 on another treasure.
I will go down to
I'm
6.
going to use pink as my treasure, just so it's since I'm making a bunch of different kinds of tokens here.
We will have the tokens for the next one.
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll fix it when we fix it. And then I will post combat. I'll play an Unlucky Witness.
Cool beans.
And I'll pass back to Ryan.
Alrighty, I think we were pretty hooped, everybody.
I've seen Mono Green pull off some bullshit. Let me tell you that.
Okay. For 4, tortoise.
You now have 4 devotion.
And then I can return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Forest.
Then I will... Yeah, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 green floating.
Okay.
Cast Polkernos
Yep.
using the 1 mana. And then this goes up to 7.
Yup. What I tell you, it's happening. And then you'll pay the 1 mana and make 7 mana.
Yeah, I'll pay the 1 mana and make 7 mana. I'm gonna cast Storm the Festival.
Yup. With 1 floating, I guess. Which is actually pretty relevant for the 1 floating here. So you can put 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less directly into play.
We're gonna put Oath of Nisa and Old Growth Troll.
Okay.
And then the rest on the bottom of my library. Yeah. Oath of Nisa.
Yeah, that enters.
Top 3 cards in the library.
Do the oath stuff.
Reveal Nykthos.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to.
You still have 1 mana floating.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm going to do this.
Yep.
Get rid of the Nykthos.
Yep.
With my 1 mana floating. I'm going to tap that to give myself
11 green.
11 green. I'll flip Polkernos.
Yeah.
Going down to 8.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah, and then you took 2 for the Phyrexian mana, right?
Oh, right.
So you got to pay the
Can't get around that.
It's not quite free, but it's certainly a card.
And then I will pass the turn.
Yeah, I suppose you will, huh? I mean, look, you went from nothing to everything, so that was a pretty good turn. I will untap.
Yeah, but we'll see what kind of nonsense you can get up to.
I believe I do have nonsense that I can get up to. I will draw for turn.
But is it game-winning nonsense?
Just game-winning nonsense. It's certainly funny nonsense, now that I see the line. All right, I will start with using a blood token to discard Takanuma to draw a card.
Go.
just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
Just like that. We'll play a Witch's Oven. Let's play a Claim the Firstborn to steal this Pelucranos.
Yep, that happens.
Because it is a mana value of 3 or less.
Sure is.
Yoink.
I believe that's game.
That does look like game. Because I can do some pretty nutty stuff here. I can make a copy of it to get the 2 hydras out of it, I suppose, and then attack with this, then put it in my oven. I believe I have enough to get 4 damage through.
Yeah, I think you got it.
But I mean, that was closer than it had any right to be. You know?
If you hadn't top decked the Claim the Firstborn, it would have been different, I think.
Yes. Yeah, showing us the digging power of this deck. Just digging around. But yeah, you know, I think that game was honestly won off of the back of that single Thoughtseize.
Yep.
It just like slowed you down so much.
The Oath of Nisa losing that. Otherwise, I was just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it was gonna get kind of nutty.
So I'm going to be siding in Haywire Might and Stonebrain.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Rakdos Sacrifice sideboard plan, but I am looking at, of course, Damping Sphere to help turn off Nykthos. And then perhaps additional removal. I'm not sure how relevant this is. This is, you know, sometimes when I'm sideboarding, I like to take the cards out. If I sideboard and just like put them out, or like, you know, put them aside. And then I look through the deck and I find out which cards are bad.
Yep.
And then, you know, I have a priority of sideboard cards where I work my way like, you know, like over.
Yep.
And, you know, if I don't make it all the way through my sideboard cards, like it's fine. I didn't need them anyway. Right, especially with ones that I'm not too sure about, like these like kind of like removal spells. I don't know how relevant they are. I don't think Kolaghan's Command is going to do me any favors here.
See, like Shieldred's Edict against me isn't great because I get the choice of what I get rid of. You want to be able
no, I get to choose.
Oh, you get to choose.
Yeah. But you do have a lot of dorky permanents, you know, if I'm...
No, I mean like when it says each opponent sacrifices a creature, so I get to choose which creature.
Yes,
That's what
correct.
I mean.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I get to try to narrow it down, but you don't play too many tokens.
But I'm playing a board where you can play that and I'm going to get rid of my Elvish Mystic or my Llanowar Elves, or like I've got a couple small things that I'll gladly sacrifice to that to not lose a Cavalier of Thorns or a Turtle. Yeah.
Right, and I think even though it won us the game, I don't think Claim the Firstborn is really what we want to be doing in this matchup.
No, it's just fun tech to swing out with.
It is. You know, it showed up there specifically, but, you know, I think it's just as likely to rot away in hand, like doing nothing.
Yep.
So I'm going to side those out. Right, and Shieldred's Edict, I think, is also relevant when it comes to taking out Karn, which I think is going to be important. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take out the 3 Claim the Firstborn, the Kolaghan's Command for a Damping Sphere, 2 Edicts, and a Go for the Throat. And I'll leave this other Go for the Throat in the sideboard.
Mulligan.
Yeah, a lot of red-black decks running around in the formats, huh? It seems like, you know, it was like, I think like just a year or two ago that like black was like the worst color.
Oh, now it's like the best.
Yeah, it's just like so good.
Shieldred, Graveyard Trespassers, Shieldred Edicts.
Yeah, it got a lot of help in the past couple of years here.
It's crazy.
That it's not the black that it once was.
7.
But yeah, no, I did enjoy when it was like that red-black reanimation deck in Standard was like the like deck to beat there.
Yeah.
And then Scan was the deck to beat in Modern, and then red-black mid-range was the deck to beat in Pioneer. It's like every format could not escape red-black. It's just like a menace.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, no one is safe.
Alrighty. I've got a starting hand whenever you're ready.
I will keep this.
No mulligan, hey?
No mulligan.
All
Stand
right.
at 7, rise at 6.
Forest.
See what happens.
Llanowar Elves pass.
Yep. I will draw a turn. I will go Blackleaf Cliffs, and I will Fatal Push. Blow that elf up, and I'll pass.
It's better than Thoughtseize. Tap that, pay 2, Wolf Willow Haven on that land, and pass.
Tap draw. I will play a Swamp, and then I'll play Witch's Oven.
Cool.
Pass. See if this slow start punishes me.
Nykthos.
Yes.
4. Questing Beast.
Ooh, yep.
And then pass.
It.
Oh wait, he has haste. Did I?
The classic Magic blunder. No one knows all the text on Questing Beast.
I will swing with Questing Beast.
Ryan
for
still
4.
doesn't know the text on Questing Beast. This thing has.
Don't expect that I
This
ever
thing has
will.
vigilance also. That's what I'm getting at. Look, you and every other Magic player, don't worry.
I have a teething 1-year-old, everybody.
I mean, look at this.
Screaming upstairs.
Look at the size of this text. I mean, maybe you could zoom on this in post.
Wizards, can I honestly be expected to read that many words?
Like, look at this font size even. Like,
Right?
come on, it's so small.
What is this? Word text for ants?
I will take 4 damage, though.
You're down to 16, and then I will, I'll pass.
All right, I'll untap, I'll draw.
What garbage.
It's just that easy. I'll play a Cauldron Familiar, and I'll Zuck you for 1.
Cool beans.
And I'll gain 1 life. I will play a Haunted Ridge for turn.
Sure.
And yeah, the weird part about playing facing the mono greens, they kind of have to remove their threats or their cards as soon as you see them. You can't really like let them untap and do stuff because then devotion just like goes nutty. So I'm gonna go for the throat this Questing Beast.
Cool beans.
And then I'll pass.
Draw. Tap 1 for an Oath of Nisa. Look at the top 3 cards.
Reveal a land, creature, or planeswalker, I think?
Yep. I'll reveal Pokernos.
Yup.
Actually, yeah, I'll reveal Pokernos.
Okay. Yeah, see, mono green is also one of those decks where you just have to like consistently remove their threats like over and over and over again. It's just like every turn, it's like, all right, here's a thing you could kill.
Elvish Mystic.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
All right, end of your turn, I'll do this little trick where I put the cat in the oven and then I sack the food to bring the cat back.
Cool beans.
And that will make you lose 1 life and me gain 1 life. And then I will untap.
Both at 18.
Draw. I will play a Fable the Mirror Breaker.
Yep.
I'll make a red goblin.
Checks out.
And then I will pass. And I won't forget my Fable trigger this time. I promise.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. To play Pokernos.
Yep.
And then I will pass my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll again do the shortcut. For those watching at home, the shortcut that I'm doing is that I can sack the cat to the Witch's Oven. This sends it to the graveyard and makes me a food token. I then use the ability of Cauldron Familiar to sacrifice food and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. So then I sacrifice that same food that I just made to bring it back, and when it enters, I get to drain Ryan for 1.
Fun little combo wombo to
He loses
drain
1
me.
life, and then I gain 1 life.
All right.
So it's hilariously the reason why Cauldron Familiar got banned in Standard was because it was, I'm pretty sure this is, and I quote, too many clicks for arena players. It was just too many clicks.
Shaking my head at you, arena players.
Yeah, it was just like annoying. So like, you know what, ban it.
Oh my god.
And I think that's like the first time that like they've ever really done that. They banned a
That's so
card for
dumb.
like annoyance
Lazy
rather than
play.
like it's too strong. It's just like annoying to play on arena.
Wow.
They're like, oh, poor arena, we gotta take care of it. I will draw a turn. Goblin. And then trigger. You've done it. I will discard these 2 lands. Now we get 2 different cards. Oh boy, thanks deck. Can you guess at home what I just drew?
I hope it lands.
Perhaps. I'll play a Blight Step Pathway. I wonder where that came from.
It's a jackal. It's a jackal.
And as much as I would like to get a treasure, I don't know if I can.
You can, but he'll die.
I can, but yeah, it'll die. You know, maybe that's fine. I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna pass.
All right.
I'm just gonna pass.
Nice.
We're chilling out. Ryan's like, yes, good.
Deception.
Finally, a turn where I don't take damage.
Right, we're at 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devotion actually from your wolf.
Right, from the pool. Pay 1 for Elvish Mystic.
That's 7.
Pay 2 to tap this for 7.
Yup.
I will have 1 floating.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Storm the Festival.
Unfortunately, you will.
So I will look at the top 5 cards in my library.
Yeah. Coco has never looked worse. Imagine playing Coco and be like, I don't know, put some 3-mana creatures in play. When you could play Storm the Festival and put 5-mana permanents into play.
So with my Storm the Festival, I'm going to put out the Lair of the Hydra.
Yes.
And the Old Growth Troll.
Yep.
I would like to move to combat.
You may.
I will swing Pulchronos your way.
I will... Yeah, I'll block with my Cauldron Familiar.
Do the thing.
I'll do the thing.
Cool beans.
Since it does not have trample, we get to avoid that.
Don't have to worry.
Damage.
And then I'll pass.
Alrighty. I'm going to pay 4 mana, and I will channel a Takanuma.
Sure.
Which will mill 3 cards, and return a creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand. Which I don't currently have any, so it better be in these top 3. Lamau. The old 4-mana moves up for 3 play. Classic. I will untap. Drop a turn. And then I will flip this Fable the Mirror Breaker into the reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Not as scary as it was last game, but here we are. We're in danger, I think. We're in danger. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to Deadly Dispute, sacrificing my poor goblin.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. You've done your job, and then I will gain a treasure token, which is this pink. And I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I will sacrifice this treasure token to Deadly Dispute.
Yep.
And draw 2 more cards. Put this treasure token back over there. Hooray.
Deadly Dispute again.
Do it. Do it again, I dare you. And then I will shock in a blood crypt.
Okay. Down to 18.
18. And I'll use this treasure token to play a Croxa.
Okay.
When it enters, I'll make you discard a card.
I will discard Storm the Festival.
Yes, this is fine. Good. And then I will sacrifice Croxa to my oven before he dies by himself.
Okay.
Now we get a food. Wee! We're having fun. We're definitely not in danger.
Yeah, I have a hand now, so.
And then I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty.
Who needs a hand when you have your hand in your graveyard, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
The old, flashback's a pretty good keyword.
1, 2, 3, 4. See, but now I can't do the other thing. 5, 6. So what we'll do is, yeah, we're just gonna do it this way then. Tap both of these to tap this for 10 green manas.
You got it.
Gonna use all 10 of that.
All 10 of it, yeah.
Cast Storm the Festival. Bam,
Run it back.
bam. 3, 4, 5. We are going to put Blossoming Tortoise and a Forest onto the battlefield. Put these down there. When the Tortoise enters, I'll mill 3 cards.
Yep.
Kiora, Wolf Willow, and a Cavalier of Thorns.
You try a land to your hand or to the battlefield tapped if you have one.
Do not have.
All right.
So I'll do that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Old Growth Troll.
More trolls. Yep.
And then I will swing your way for 8.
For 8, I'll just throw my cat underneath this Plukernos bus.
Cool
I'll take
beans.
4 damage.
Cool beans.
And the cauldron goes in the graveyard. This cat.
So you're down to 14, and then I will pass the turn.
All right. I will sack my food on your end step to bring this cat back, and I will drain you for 1, putting me at 15, and you putting us both at 15.
We're sitting even. In
Yeah.
life total exclusively.
Yes. Yes, this game is definitely totally balanced right now. It's totally even. It's still anyone's game. I will untap. I will draw. All right. I am going to make a copy of my cat. Meow. And I will drain you for 1.
And you gain 1, right?
Yes.
14 and 16.
And then I will... Everyone's favorite card, Deadly Dispute, this cat that I just made. And I get a treasure token. And I get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2... Oh yes, I made a copy of the cat, so Kijiki's tapped. Huh.
Things are looking bleak for old Derek.
Yeah, things are looking for our intrepid hero over here, huh? I will put a Hive of the Eye Tyrant in tapped.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Alrighty.
This cat's got to hold down the fort. Meow. Meow.
Draw. We're going to tap a forest, play an Oath of Nisa.
Yeah, that replaces your other Oath of Nisa.
3. I'm gonna put this forest into my hand.
I mean, there's still a storm in the graveyard, so what does this do?
Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
15. 15 mana, huh? Just
1, 2,
just 15?
3, 4, 5, 6. Why am I doing all this?
Just make the 15 mana.
That's what everybody wants to see.
Yeah, the people want to see the big mana pool.
I'll pay 1 to tap the.
It only
Rakdos
costs
and
1,
create
yeah.
15 manas.
Gross.
I will use 10 of those. I'll use a different dice to represent that. So I will use 10 of those, going down to 5.
That face one, your opponent needs 2 d20s to keep track of their resources.
I will storm the festival a second time.
Storm that festival. Storm it up. Take their cake.
Well, that really sucks. I'm gonna put Kiora and a Nixos. So it doesn't totally suck.
You know what? We take those. We take those.
So I'm not gonna have anything to do with that.
Oh, you can flip Pelucranos.
Sure. 5, 6.
2 life.
2 life.
Huzzah.
We'll flip the big boy.
It's a 6/6 with the reach and lifelink.
Then we are going to swing everything.
Even the elves?
Even the elves.
Even the elves?
So it's total of 1, 2, 8, 12, 16, 19.
Oh boy. Well, I will move to blocks first.
Sure.
I will.
I guess you still have the cauldron thing, or the oven you can.
I'll block Pelucranos.
Okay.
And then I will do the thing.
Okay. So then you will only take 11, 12, 13 damage this turn.
And then
Or
I will fatal push one of these trolls because I have revolt since my cat left and came back.
so it's going to come back and enchant this forest,
Sure.
which now taps for 3 forest or 3 green.
Yeah, so I get
1, 2,
down 1, and I'm up 1.
6. You lose 9 total from combat damage.
17, and then yeah, I take damage from this
And these
and
two.
these two. So yeah,
So
7,
1,
8,
2,
9.
Cool beans. You are down to 8.
How comfy.
Second main phase. I'm gonna down tick her to 6 to untap Pelucranos.
Mm-hmm. Seems good.
And then I will pass my turn.
All right, I will untap.
Oh, sorry, I forgot when he attacks, I mill.
Oh yeah, you need to put a land from
Karn, Turtle,
to the thing.
Pelucranos, and I do not have a land, so.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll tap 3. I'll play a Fable the Mirror Breaker.
Yep.
We'll bring this goblin back out.
Yep.
Hooray! Hooray, team, we did it. We did it, we've done it.
We did the thing.
We did the thing. This is the part of the Rakdos stack where I can kind of stall for a little bit, but for how long, realistically? Because, I mean, eventually I will die. Eventually I will perish. I think this is where matchup experience comes in, where I'm not super familiar on what I should be trying to do here. No more storms in the graveyard, which is good for us. I think we are just going to pass the turn. So, with my 3 creatures, huzzah.
Alrighty. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Forced.
We're still in it.
Swing out. When he attacks,
Yep. Do the thing.
mill 3. Battlefield tapped.
Booyah. All right, still no storms. That's good for us. Let's move to blocks.
Sure.
I will put Kijiki here.
Okay.
I'll put a goblin here.
Okay.
I'll put the cauldron in front of the Pelucranos, and then I'll do the thingamajig to make you lose 1, have me gain 1. And then I will take 7.
Correct.
Down to 2.
And then second main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Go down to 5, untap,
Yep.
pass.
All right, it's end of your turn. I'll have you sacrifice a planeswalker.
Okay.
So That was a decision I wasn't sure what was correct there, but at least it guarantees that I kill a thing that I can
because
choose.
if you chose creature, you're just getting more hydras.
Yup. Actually, yeah. Okay. You know what? I feel better about my life choices now.
Yeah, you made the right point.
Yeah. End of the turn, I'll make a copy of this Cauldron Familiar to drain you for 1.
And you gain 1?
Yeah.
Down to 9, you're up to 3.
I will untap. Draw for turn. Trigger this old Fable the Mirror Breaker. I will discard 2 lands.
Sure.
I'll draw 2 cards. Oh boy.
More landing.
Oh boy. Exactly what I was looking for.
Well, I think you've cast like 19 Deadly Disputes, so you can't have any more.
Surely this deck runs out of lands eventually, right? Surely. And don't call me Shirley. Let's tap a swamp and play another kitty, and I will deal 1 to you, and I will gain 1.
I'm down to 8. You are back up to 4.
Woo! We're doing it, team. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I will pass the turn.
Top 1 for a Haywire Mite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, your cauldron or your oven's going.
Yeah, Haywire Mite does resolve.
Okay. Pay 1, I'll get rid of the oven.
All right. In response, gosh, I don't have this cat anymore. That goes on my end step. I will sacrifice a cat to make a food.
Okay.
This green is now my food. And then this does get exiled, and you gain 2 life.
Up to 10.
2, 10.
Then tap this for 3. For 5. I'm going to sacrifice Wolf Willow Haven.
Yep.
Create a wolf.
Could you do wolf? A woofer.
Then I'm going to pay 1. What is my devotion currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9er.
So for 9, well, I'm going to pay 1, tap this, give myself 9 mana, using 1 mana. So we'll have 9 manas floating. We're going to put all of it into the lair of the Hydra.
Yeah, make it 9/9.
It's actually 10/10 because of the Blossoming Tortoise.
Whoa! Synergy!
Synergy!
Poggers, dude! Absolutely insane.
Then I'm going to swing out with everything, except my wolf.
Yeah, all right. Before blocks, let's tap 2, and I will have you sacrifice a non-token creature.
I will get rid of the old growth troll.
All right.
Because I get to keep my devotion.
And I can't keep you off this life-linking Hydra any longer,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
we're going to gain some life.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have attacked her.
Yeah, yes.
1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm going to tap 1. I'll tap my reflection, make a copy of my cat.
Okay. I lose 1, you gain 1.
Yeah. There's my copy.
I'm down to 9. You are up to 5. Cooking with bacon.
Holla. And then I would suppose I'd like to go to blocks now.
Sure.
Yeah, And we'll put the sad copy over there. We'll put a cat over here, and you know what? I'll put the goblin in front of this one.
Cool beans.
So I will block the damage, but you will gain 6
life, and then your creatures will die.
They sure will. So goodbye goblin, goodbye copy, and goodbye actual cat.
And then I will end my turn. Layer will become a land again.
Yep. So up to 15?
I'm up to 15.
Yep. Seems good. All right, end of your turn. I'll use my 1 food that I have over here to bring back my cat.
Yep. Those cats did so much damage, though.
They are getting in there. I'm going to hit you for 1, and I'm going to gain 1 life.
I'm down to 14. You're back up to an annoying 6.
I will untap and draw. This is a long game, but we're still playing. Ah, yes, thank you. Another one.
I think we were getting close to critical mass, though.
Can I hold on? My 2 fables, my 2 reflections. I will play a witch's oven.
Ah!
We're back in, baby. Let's go. Let's see why not. I'm gonna animate my Hive of the Eye Tyrant.
Sure.
And I will attack you for 3 menace. And I will exile your old growth troll, I guess. I don't think there's any. There's no storms in there, huh?
Nope.
Yeah. Get rid of one of those old growth trolls, and I hit you for 3. Huzzah. And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
So this taps for 1, 2, 3, 4. So tap that for 4 mana.
Yeah.
And then 1. Cavalier Thorns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4, 5. Put the Lair of the Hydra. The rest into my graveyard.
Mm-hmm. No storm.
Yeah, no, I sided out the other 2.
Oh, wow. All right. Nice. I forgot about that. Well, if we can just hold on. I mean, there's still a lot of damage coming in, actually. We might just be screwed.
Then I'm going to tap 1 to tap this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
That comes in tap anyway. So it's a 17-17. Or sorry, it's a 16-16 because one of the mana is used to the activation.
Well, but this gives it the extra plus, right? So
Correct. So
17-17, yeah. So
Then-
I must block that, is what you're saying.
yeah. So I'm going to move to the combats. I'm going to swing at you with these 3. Attack trigger.
Yep.
I'm going to mill 3 cards.
Maybe I can mill you out. What are the odds of that, huh?
And then return a forest from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Sure.
And then, yeah, then you got the 3 coming at you.
All right, I will use my treasure and this ready to go Kijiki to make a copy of my Cauldron Familiar.
Sure.
I will drain you for 1, and I will gain 1 life.
I'm 10, you're up at 7.
Yeah, I will go to I will go to blocks.
Sure.
I will block here, and I will block here.
Okay.
And then I will Witch's Oven this familiar. Wow. To make a food.
And then the turtle gets through.
The turtle gets through.
Cool beans.
So I take 3.
Down to 4.
And then this also is dead.
And then I will, I'll pass my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I will sacrifice my food to get my cat back, and I will deal you 1 damage, and I'll gain 1 life.
I'm down to 9, you are up to 5.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Oh, and this goes back to my lands.
Yeah.
Like, eventually you're gonna run out of gas.
Eventually, my life
have
will
to, I
end,
feel like.
huh? I'll play Sulphur Springs. All right, I will. Oh, not tap that one. I don't want to lose life here. That would be bad. That would be bad for us. I'll tap a black and a red for a Blood Tithe Harvester.
Sure.
I will make a blood token. Wait. And then I will pass.
Okay. See if we can do anything.
See if you can do it.
Draw.
We're at 5? Oof.
4, play Kiora.
Yep.
So my devotion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Mm-hmm.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I have 19 mana. So 17, so I'm going to put 8 and 9. So they're both 8. One's an 8, 8, one's a 9, 9.
Yes.
Then I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I will swing at you with the Cavalier, with Lucarnos, with the Turtle, with the Lair, with the Lair. Turtle trigger.
Ooh, yeah.
Forest, forest. Put the forest on the battlefield tapped.
Ooh. Can I get out of this one and still beat you? You're at
9 life.
That's too much. It's too much. So, and I am at 5, so I need to at least block this thing.
You have to block everybody but the turtle.
These things.
And the Cavalier.
And this thing. So if any 2 things hit me, I die.
If any one thing hits you, you die.
Any one thing hits me. Well, I mean, I take a hit
Yeah,
from
sorry,
the turtle.
that's the only one that you can take a hit from.
Yeah. Oh boy! my prayers have been answered. Well, I will make a copy of this cat.
Okay. Down to 8, you're up to 6.
Yeah, I will make a copy of this cat.
Okay. Down to 7, you're up to 7.
And then I will go to blocks, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
This one, block this one, block this one, block this one.
So you'll lose 3.
And then I will do the trick with this cat for me to get any life, so I can get a food. I will sacrifice the food there. And then all the other things die a horrible death. All right, I'm at 4.
I think that's the right life totals, right? 4 and 8?
So 4 and 8, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then first.
Untap that?
Untap Pelucranos.
Yeah.
Just go down there, and then pass through.
Alrighty, I will untap. Yeah. Draw for turn. This has been quite the interesting game, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna activate this blood token to discard this Blood Tithe Harvester and draw a card. Oh goody. Oh goody.
I think you'll be dead on my turn, because the only thing I'll be able to swing with at least 5 creatures again, and you'll only be able to block a max of 3.
3 of them, yeah. Yeah, so I have to block the 2 layers, and then I have to block this. And yes, I believe the writing is on the wall, because even if I try to hold up mana, I get a another block with this hive, that's still not enough. Because even if I block here, and then 1, 2, and then 3, then I still take 5 here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll concede.
Cool beans.
All right.
That was only game 2, wasn't it?
That was only game 2. That was quite the game 2.
That was a fun game.
That was very, very interesting. Well, I guess we gotta settle it in game 3 then.
That we will. To the sideboard we go.
Settle it in game 3. I'm gonna make no changes. I think I'm happy with what I put in.
I am going to make a change. I'm going to side back in those other Storm the Festivals.
Yeah, the card's real good.
Pretty good.
It's a pretty good card. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it really shows, you know, how much both these decks can grind.
Yep.
Even though mono green is kind of seen as like a bit of like a combo deck. A lot of people die to just Storm the Festival, Karn, you know, do some loops in the sideboard.
Yeah.
But they were just like, I don't know, I'm just like gonna make a bunch of mana and play a bunch of big dopey green creatures and
that game was over so much faster if I have Karn.
Yes. Because then I can't do oven things anymore, right? And that was denying you a lot of lifelink from the Blue Chronos.
Yes.
As well as just giving me like infinite chump blockers.
It was getting silly.
Yeah.
You had chump blockers for days.
I did. Those cats fell into many ovens. Thrown in front of buses, and then turns out that the floor beneath the bus is a trapdoor into an oven. There's just no way out for those.
The endless
those
cooking of
kitties.
felines.
Yeah. This game's supposed to be for kids or something. And here they are,
Murdering animals.
putting cats in pots.
Monsters.
I'll take the play on this last one here. We'll see if it's fast enough to cinch the win.
Oh, holy shit.
Ooh. I mean, you know what?
Do I want to keep a no land hand?
Risk it for the biscuit. That maybe is too much of a risk, though. Holy. I'm taking a risk, but you talk about no land
When would I have
hand.
drawn? Okay, I'm glad I didn't take that. We're very happy that we didn't take that.
Yeah, very thankful that's how that worked out.
I mean, it was 3 Elvish Mystics, a Llanowar Elf, a Nykthos, which doesn't help me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it helps me if I draw a forest and I start going out of control, but...
Yeah. Forest and you start going nutty. But until that day comes, you're a little sad, huh?
I'll keep that one. Put that one on the bottom.
Alrighty, game 3. Good luck,
Game
my
3,
man.
good luck. Let's do it.
100 tap pass.
Cool beans. Draw, forest, go.
Oh, we're punished. I'm gonna pass. Nope. I'm gonna play Cauldron Familiar. I'll drain you for 1.
Oh, no lands.
and then I'll pass.
Oh, I gotta reset the land or life here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm down at 1, you're at 21?
Yeah. Down 1, up 1.
Draw. Forest.
Monday
tap,
night draw.
Llanowar Elves.
Uh-huh.
Pass.
Oh, we got there. Never punished. Never punished. All right, I'm gonna go to combat.
Sure.
I'm gonna offer you this cat.
I'll take it.
Didn't fall for it. Absolutely tragic. Post-combat, I'll play a Bloodtide Harvester and get myself a Bloody Blood token.
And then pass.
Yep.
Draw. I'll play a forest.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to tap 4 for a Blossoming Tortoise.
Yep.
Mill 3.
Mhm.
Wolf Willow Haven, Old Growth Troll, and a Kiora Behemoth Beckoner.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
There's no lands in that pile.
You got lucky.
Untap draw. I will shock in this bucket for 2 damage. I will go to combat, and I will offer you this vampire.
I'll block him with the tortoise.
Isn't it a 3/3? My guy's a 3/2.
He's a 3/2. That's so big.
Yeah. Do you want to trade?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! We're in. All right. Neat. I am going to. Yeah. I'm gonna Croxa.
Cool.
Gonna make you discard a card.
I will discard.
You discard a land, then you take 3 damage.
I'm going to discard Storm the Festival.
No! Wait a second, that's bad. All right, well, this goes to
Accelerating
the
my game plan.
Yeah, wait a second.
That's not what we want to do.
You know what? I'm gonna Fatal Push your elf.
Okay.
Push off a cliff, and then I will pass.
You don't want to swing in at me for 1?
I already did that. I already
right.
hit you with my 3/2, and you decided to let my vampire eat your turtle.
For 2? Stonebrain.
Brandon.
And then pass.
Untap draw. Let's play a Damping Sphere.
Okay.
Damping Sphere says whenever you tap a land for mana, if it produces more than 1 mana, it produces one colorless instead.
Okay.
And also each spell costs 1 more for each cast previous. So it's like reverse storm.
Okay, cool.
So for instance, my next spell costs 1 more because I cast this as my first spell.
Yeah.
That'll hit you for 1.
I'll take 1, go down to 17.
Pass.
Draw. Nykthos. 3. Kiora.
Yep.
And my turn.
All right. I will untap. And then I'll draw. I will play a Witch's Oven.
Sure.
And I will hit you for 1.
It works out.
And then I'll pass to you, and then in your upkeep, I'm gonna make you sacrifice a Planeswalker.
Cool beans.
You may continue.
Draw. Lair of the Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Cavalier.
Yup.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh no.
I'll put a forest out, and then
Yeah.
I will discard a Llanowar Elves, a Karn, a Storm the Festival, and a Storm the Festival.
No! All right, okay.
Let's get some graveyard exile up in here.
At
for you.
least 10 mana is going to be hard for you to get to with this Damping Sphere in play.
Yeah, and then I'll pass the turn.
I'll do the cat thing. So I'll drain you for 1. And then I will untap and draw for turn. Let's play a Fable the Mirrorbreaker.
Cool.
I'll get a little goblin.
Sure.
Boop. And that's a pass.
Draw. Tap 4. Karn.
Oh no, that's the opposite of good. Well, in that case, I will. In response, I will sacrifice the cat.
Okay.
And then I'll just bring it back, I guess. So yeah, I'll do the drain.
So I'm down to 14. You're up to 21.
Cool. Karn resolves. The first time we've seen it today, and I can see how it causes problems for me.
Do I have anything that I want to get?
Now I want that Shola's Edict back.
Yeah, we are going to down tick Karn to
Yeah.
3.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to get Cityscape Leveler
Yep. Yeah.
to my hand.
You sure do.
Pass the turn.
Alrighty, I will untap. I will draw for turn. This will go up to 2. And I'll discard 1 card to draw 1 new card. Interesting. Might as well put that over there. That's not doing anything for a little while. That's not doing anything for a little while. I will play an Unlucky Witness.
Okay.
And then we will pass a turn.
Alrighty. Draw. We're gonna tap for 6.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna play Storm the Festival.
Yep.
1,
Put another one in there.
3, 4, 5. We are gonna put Llanowar Elves and Blossoming Tortoise out.
Uh-huh.
Tortoise trigger on mill 3.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I have a forest in here though. No, no lands. So if I make that, actually it's not going to matter because it's not going to have haste, so I don't care.
Yeah, Karn's uptick only targets artifacts and turns them into creatures for the turn.
Right, creature artifact.
So your valid targets are my Damning Spear, my Witch's Oven, and my Blood Token. Or your own Stonebrain, I guess.
I'll uptick him, and I will do that.
Make a 2/2.
And then I'll pass.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, I will Deadly Dispute, sacrificing my Blood Token.
Okay.
To get a Treasure Token instead, which is equally as useless in the face of this card. And then I'll draw 2 cards. Huzzah. And then I'll untap. Draw for turn. This goes to the flip side. We reflect in out here. I'll play a mountain.
Sure.
And then we'll pass.
Okay. Draw.
Card's a bit of a problem, huh? How do we get out of this one?
3
Yeah.
for an old growth troll.
Yeah.
Gonna down tick him by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Put Azeka's Chariot in my hand.
Yep. Just keep the train rolling.
Yeah. For 4.
That costs 5 because of Damping Sphere.
Right.
You
It
play your
sure
troll.
does.
So we should at least delay the cats for a turn.
Sure works out that way.
Look, I'm the only cat deck around these parts. Partner, you better watch yourself.
Well, with that in mind, then, I'm going to attack with Blossoming Tortoise.
Like with a turtle.
Mill 3.
Mm-hmm.
No hits. Still no lands.
All right, I'll take 3.
Cool beans. Down to 18.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to cast Deadly Dispute.
Sure.
I will sacrifice my Unlucky Witness, which has its own trigger.
You get to exile the top 2 cards.
So I can exile the top 2 cards of my library, and I can play one of them until the next turn, and then I get to get another treasure, and then draw 2.
It's quite the exile off the top.
The combo's right there. If only I could.
It's also right there, but
it's also right here. But something's in the way. Something is in the way.
Something in the way.
I will untap and draw. Well, the card I will choose to play is this Cauldron Familiar. And I will deal 1 to you, and I will gain 1 life.
I'm down to 13. You are up to 19.
All right. Well, so you're saying we have mana to spare.
You've got a lot that you can do.
I will play a swamp for turn.
Sure.
Well then. well. All right. I will pay 3 mana to Deadly Dispute one of these treasures away, which will then come back.
Sounds good.
Draw 2.
I like to see it.
1,
Keep
2.
digging and digging.
We're digging. We're looking. We be looking. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Tap up, keep draw. There we go. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 7.
Yep.
Cityscape Leveler. Get rid of it.
Sorry, 7 or 8?
8. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Yeah. All right. Well, I get a very sad Power Stone token.
Sure do.
I'll use this thing. We're using everything but
everything but the actual token. So many people are going to be triggered.
Yeah.
Pay 3. Your Witch's Oven's a creature now?
Sure, it's a 1/1. Get 'em, boy.
And then I will pass the turn. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
All right. Yeah, your end step, I will make a cat.
Cool.
Copy my cat. During your
I'm
full
down to
one.
12, you're up to 20.
Huzzah. And then I will untap. And I will draw.
Sure.
Yep.
I like you enough to let you know that it's going to be an all-out assault on my next turn. Just so that you can.
I'll give you the common courtesy that
you can fortify the fences.
Yeah, it's all coming in the red zone next turn, huh?
We're gonna throw a Hail Mary.
That is certainly.
We're not even hiding the signals to the sidelines.
Certainly something. I will black, red. We will escape Croxa.
Sure.
And I'll make you discard. If you discard a land, you take 3 damage.
I will discard Nykthos, and I'll take 3.
3, 4, 5 other cards. Huzzah.
I feel like based on your hand and board state, this game is over 2 turns ago if Karn's not here.
Yeah. We would be in a much different, this would be a much better situation for me if Karn was not hanging around, turning off my oven shenanigans. It would have been sick.
Well, we had to send the health inspectors. There was reports of cats in the kitchen.
That's fair. All right, I'm going to end step. This cat copy will die.
Okay.
And then it's all you.
All right. Draw. I guess we can nick those, can't we?
Yes, Nykthos is. You're allowed to Nykthos now.
Cool.
So we're at the full mercy
3,
of
4, 5,
the Storm
6,
of
7, 8,
Festivals in
9.
your graveyard, which there are many.
I'm going to, for 4, I'm going to play a Questing Beast.
Questin and Beastin.
So that goes up to 11. But this goes up to 11.
These go up to 11.
So pay 1 to tap Rakdos, give myself 11 floating. I should make that easier.
You got
tap
it.
That, give myself 11 floating.
Yeah. You said that everyone's coming in the red zone. What's this guy doing?
So someone's got a ref. Remember that he has haste.
Sure does, and vigilance. And a bunch of other words.
I'll still tap him. So we've got 13 mana to play with. Do we want to... We're just going to cast the Seek's Chariot.
Sure.
I'll create 2 little kitties.
2 little kitty cats. Just a little guy.
Then I will move to combat. I will attack with everything, as I promised.
This is not a creature anymore. Kern's only on the turn. You're like, I don't need it anyway.
I don't care.
Wow, you tapped the questing beast anyway.
Yeah, sure did. So on the attack trigger, Cityscape Leveler is going to have a trigger, and
Yes.
I will blow up Kroxa.
All right, in response, I would like to make a copy of Kroxa.
God damn.
So this happens. I will legend roll the real one into the graveyard. 'Cause it's dying anyway. And then when this enters, I'm going to make you discard a card if you have one.
I do not have any.
Then you take 3 damage.
Cool beans.
And then because this entered battlefield and was not escaped,
He's
this
dead.
goes away. But that happens. I don't get a power stone token. Cry. Sad face. And then we have certain death barreling down at us. The leveler has trample. That's good. That also has trample. That's good. Good. Great.
Grand.
Super dupes.
Super duper.
We're at like what? Like
You're at 20 life. You got a full...
all right. So not. So we
not as
might
dire
actually
straits.
survive. I cannot block this, hilariously enough. I'll block the things that don't have trample. And then that would leave 8, so 16?
16.
16 damage. I will take 16 damage. Yeah, press that button a whole lot of times.
Untap. Second main phase, pay 1, make the stone bring a creature, and then pass.
Alrighty, so down to 4?
Down to 4.
Well, that's untap. Draw for turn. Huh. This card is useless.
That's what we love to hear.
That's what we're here for, huh? You're at 6?
I'm at 6, yeah.
You have no cards in hand?
I have no cards in hand.
I have to rob you blind. I'm about to rob the hell out of you right now. I will escape this Kroxa again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When this enters, you discard a card, and if you can't, you lose 3 life.
And you're just gonna create a copy and kill
Then I
it.
take a copy, and I deal another 3 for 6.
So... yeah, nothing I can do. I'm dead.
Wow, we actually stole that game. I had no business. I had no business winning this. Look at this board state. Look at what's going on here. This man has like how much mana worth of cards in play? Like an obscene,
way too many.
amount.
I've got all of the mana. How much mana do I have? Yes.
I have 6 mana worth of cards in play. You have like 4, 6, 11, 15,
18, 26.
26, 30,
30,
35.
34, 35 mana.
Pioneer's a weird place.
So you heard it here first. Ban Rakdos Sacrifice and Pioneer.
Yeah, deck's too good,
Deck is
clearly.
too good.
I mean, look at this.
You can just do that with
Surely-
no cards. My God.
Surely no deck can get away with this,
So
right?
good.
They've gone way too far.
Oh dear. Well, we've done it. We've finally broken Fable Mirrorbreaker.
We did it! Yeah, we did it, everyone. We
did it,
broke
everybody.
Fable.
Oh God.
man.
That's fun.
That was
a
quite the
really fun
game.
matchup.
That was.
That clocked in at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Wow! We would have went to time.
We would have for sure.
Not your average, we were talking about earlier how these episodes are so easy to film. It's like they're like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, this one has dwarfed every single commander that we've filmed for like the last 10 episodes.
All right, so I guess we want to really pump out some long modern content. We just do this matchup over and over again. Pioneer, baby.
Oh.
But that concludes our video for today. I don't know if it was an hour and a half for you at home, but
sure
if it
was
is,
for us.
Thanks for sticking it out. Yeah, because we were sure here for an hour and a half.
Oh man, what a matchup!
Yeah, that was. I didn't think that's how it was going to end.
No,
honestly, that was insane. But thank you again so much. Make sure to like and comment on our videos. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. It does. And it makes us, it doesn't just help us. It makes us feel all good and fuzzy inside.
I'm addicted to the endorphins, so.
Yeah. There's nothing better than a nice comment on a brand new YouTube video.
It's true.
Just beautiful. But once again, an hour and a half ago, I'm still Derek, also known as Offbeat here on the internet.
Still Ryan.
And we're part of the Wizards of the North team. If you like this content, check out some other videos. We have some fun EDH content. We have some other stuff for Modern. We'll have some Pauper stuff coming soon as well. But till then, stay tuned. Check us out on Twitter, and we will catch you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.